Problems inside Arizona prisons, from broken locks to massive brawls. We've documented various issues for years.
And tonight, a new campaign has been launched accusing the State Department of Corrections of negligence during the COVID-19 pandemic. We get more from ABC 15's Ashley Paredes.
COVID outbreaks continue within several Arizona state prisons. Thousands of cases and dozens of deaths among inmates, staff, even spilling into the community. Now more issues are being exposed. Problems within the Arizona Department of Corrections are no longer staying within prison walls.
The public is at risk right now from COVID and from the lack of security that we have and from the lack of leadership from a director that, again, I'm bringing it up, we don't know where he's at.
Carlos Garcia, the executive director of the Arizona Correctional Peace Officers Association, saying there are many failures within the system.
They're giving them the wrong PPE. They're not giving them PPE anyway, but what they give them is trash.
These pictures showing the so-called protective gear given to staff. Garcia saying it is made out of bed sheets. The department issuing a blanket statement saying, since the beginning of the pandemic, the department has taken broad actions to mitigate the risk and impact of COVID-19 in all of its facilities. But the union executive director saying that is not true, stressing he, along with several advocacy groups, have tried reaching out to Director Shin and the governor to get those concerns addressed.
We need to hold these directors responsible and accountable for the injustices and the inhumane treatments that our loved ones are getting inside.
Puente Human Rights Organization recently launching a new campaign asking the Biden administration to investigate the Arizona DOC.
To make sure that everybody that isn't currently inside these cages gets proper medical attention.
Over the past year, more than 11,500 inmates have tested positive and more than 2,500 staff. Deaths are up to 34, with a warden from Yuma even losing his life to COVID. But the data shows that cases are also spilling into the community. Take, for instance, Buckeye, where Lewis Prison is located, more than 8,500 cases. Florence, nearly 6,000 cases. Florence is also where 2 violent inmates had escaped.
It's a threat that these inmates got out. It's a threat that it was never addressed. It's a threat that they're covering it up. And it's a threat that the director has not yet once put his face out there.
In fact, Director Shin has been out of the public eye for several weeks. When directly asked about his whereabouts, the department saying, "We appreciate your concern. However, David Shin remains the ADCRR director." So why is nothing being done? We're told fear of retaliation. But Representative Blackman has introduced a bill to implement oversight of the Department of Corrections, an agency that receives more than $1 billion in taxpayer money.
Peel the onion back on the prison system, identify bad actors if there are, identify needs and resources to move his agenda forward to improving conditions, making sure that they have the classes and programming that they need, and then just making sure that we're keeping a good eye on DOC.
The DOC says those accusations are a mischaracterization of the truth. For their full statement, head to our website, abc15.com. I'm Ashley Paredes.